You know, I may as well have given up the details on Aftershock, which I did. Right now I'm battered, bruised, and almost broken. You see, I went to one of the local medical facilities after Oblivion. And I've been diagnosed with a grade 1 separated right shoulder. Now, happily, it's grade 1, a mild shoulder separation, which means it's a sprain of the AC ligament, but I've been told the AC is holding on by a thread. What doesn't help me in this case is that I have a lot on my plate and maybe not enough time to get it done in. I mean, let's take stock. In May at Endgame, I'm wrestling for my career. And I've got to somehow keep this shoulder in check. Dare I say I'm shouldering all my responsibilities these days. And all my choices. But before all that, there comes the next weekend in Gateway to Heaven. 2 nights this year, by the way. Night 1, because I got the memo, it's me and Kenshiro Shimada in the main event. Now, Kenshiro, I'm going to address you in a minute. Night 2, I compete in the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. And competing in a ladder match with a shoulder injury, you don't need to be a wrestling expert to tell you that's a big fucking no-no. In a sense, I'm fighting against the clock. Now, I know firsthand I'm not going to come out of this okay, and I'm not going to still have this mild shoulder separation by the end of that weekend. It's me, it's not my style to not hold back, to not give it 50%. Because I always will give it 100% for not only my own personal benefit, but also for the fans. Because the people make who we are. That's the truth behind Virtual Wrestling United. James Needham wouldn't be James Needham. The WWE wouldn't be the WWE without the people. Without others. It's not a me thing, it's a we thing in a sense. We as a community have built all these bricks. In the foundation, in a sense. But you, Kenshiro Shimada, you want to tear it all down. Now, you see, I've already stated what happens in the ladder match. I've already stated one of 2 things. Either I'm winning that ladder match, and I'm going on to challenge for the DCA World title, or I'm not going to be successful in that ladder match. If so, fine. At Revelations, I'm going to end a personal thing for me, and that's me and Malik. Even with this bum shoulder. But then again, that's if I survive you, because you are no doubt going to target this shoulder. You're no doubt going to try and cripple me. And you're no doubt going to try and end me. Because you say everything I do is for me. Everything I do is because I want to be it. I want to be this. I want to be that. Let me backtrack a little bit here. When I started my career back in WFS, everything I wanted to do, I'll be honest, I wanted to achieve stuff for myself. I'm not going to run and hide by that, because that's what every starting wrestler does in this industry. Now, we move on time. When I was learning the ropes, I learned under the tree of some of the greats, as you all know. Well, remember, I was a part of Sahaya Morgan's Big Money Talent. Hell, it was a weigh-in. And as much as most of us in the community love Sahaya, I mean, hell, I've dropped him on his head now these days. It was a weigh-in. An easy weigh-in. I met Charles Schultz, who, as we know, history between us is, well, I don't know what to make of that these days, considering what's going on with Charles and his mindset, but you think everything I do is for me. I mean, Charles is the best example, ain't he? Like, I got the call my brother made at Absolution a few weeks ago, suspending Charles. And that might seem like a selfish move off the company, but overall, Charles needs help. He needs the same help I've given him. Body and soul-wise. Because let's be honest, yes, I helped him out at Prestige 4. But when Alex came back as the Heretic, he almost killed Charles again. No one else within VWU wanted that fight. Other than Killer, obviously. But at that time, Killer was embroiled with Troy Simone. When the Heretic comes back, it's Paisley's fight. It's Killer's fight. But why did I go to the front line of fighting a demon? For my best friend? Was it to pierce my own ego? No. It was to get back at family and protect VWU from a threat, which the Heretic is. It's the same threat I stood up on the front lines for when the fucking GWM was invading CCL. But oh geez, we tend to forget about that these days. I was one of the first in line to stand up for the GWM. And you see, back when Thanos was running the thing, I knew at that time I couldn't fight Thanos. So, others stepped up. We will all step up for each other within this community of VW. Because here's the thing. Kanshiro, you want to make this an incident about DCA? No. This is bigger than DCA. This is all VW. What me and you are going into at Gateway to Heaven. You made it that. When, at the anniversary show, not only were you joined by Brian McAfee, who, let's be honest, is just a fat fucking leech, but you were also joined by that fucking rat, who tried to put my passion, tried to put my brother's passion, tried to put this roster's passion, which, I will say it, is the most hard-working and hungry roster within Virtual Wrestling United, at least to me personally. But then again, every Fed owner would say that. In the ground. And here's the thing, if you conquer DCA, then you're going to try and do it again. To WWA, hell, you've got hatred seeping in UWL. You're going to try and do it to CCW, you're going to try and do it to WFS. ROF's a mess. You're going to try and bring this all down. So for you to say that I'm the one who is only out for himself, I think it's a damn fucking lie. But beggars can't be choosers. Some people do think I'm out for myself. That's the image I've unfortunately painted for myself with some of the actions I've made. Because I'm not one to trust anyone. I'll be honest. I am only human. After all, Kanshiro. And come Gateway to Heaven, you're going to find out firsthand that this human, even with my body breaking down, hell, after this shit is in the background, with you, Chris, Hatchet, the shit which threatens, in my eyes, VW, blood trail and all, is out the way, then I can go back to hatred. Then I can go and deal with a Deshaun Walton, because he's becoming a threat. Then maybe I can deal with my personal issues and ambitions of winning a world title, which will mean sack. The Malik issue, that needs to be dealt with while I'm like this, in a sense, because it's on my own judgment I get punished by Malik, ain't it? I mean, hell, we've made each other's life a piss in hell over you, Kenshiro. So it's only fair and fitting I punish myself. I have many regrets, many sorrows, but ending you at Gateway to Heaven won't be one of them. And hell, maybe you and me, and then maybe you send what's his fucking name, Mr. Hammer down. I mean, hell, you wouldn't be the first and you wouldn't be the last to try and kill me. Send Yujiro. Send your troops, or hell, just keep it one-on-one. I'm not caring anymore. I fight for what's right within Virtual Wrestling United. Maybe I have to be its martyr eventually. Because, I'll fully admit it, after these couple months stretch is done, I say it to Hager, I'll say it right here to the public. Once Dawn of Chaos goes off the air, I'm taking my shoulder surgery, and depending on how bad that shoulder might be, it might heal, I might be dead before then. If I'm still living, that might be the end of me. That might be the end of my career. The docs may say I may never wrestle again. Which would kill me. I'll fully admit it. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. See you at Gateway to Heaven. I need not say more.